Now, in the next few hours, U.S. lawmakers are set to vote on releasing a long-awaited $95 billion foreign aid package. That would include around $26 billion for Israel. Sarah Coates is in Tel Aviv and joins us live now from there. Sarah, good to talk to you. It's been a long time coming, but it does look like this bill is finally moving through Congress. What are we expecting to happen, and what do we think it'll mean for Israel?
Hello there, Andrew. As you mentioned before, there has been a lot of political wrangling. It will be voted on a little later today. It's important to point out that this includes $9.2 billion in humanitarian aid for the people in Gaza. And this, of course, comes amid these continued famine warnings from aid groups. Now, another big chunk of this is $5.2 billion. And this would be to replenish and expand Israel's missile defense systems like the Iron Dome and the David's Sling, as Israel really continues to just fight off these attacks by these Iranian proxies. Now, of course, there is some opposition to this, especially among U.S. progressive lawmakers, and also, of course, given the fact that Israel continues to say that it will carry out this military operation down into that southern city of Rafah that Akram was just talking about then. And this, of course, is a place where some 1.3 million internally displaced Palestinians are sheltering. And it was only just yesterday, Andrew, that we did hear from the U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken. He came out to say the United States wouldn't support such a move into Rafah.
And Sarah, the dust seems to be settling a little bit on the tensions between Iran and Israel that we saw getting very close to quite significant violence last week. What's the current feeling where you are?
I would say, Andrew, it's a nervous calm. I've just been speaking to a number of people here, and basically they've been saying to me that they're okay right now. They're enjoying their weekend, as people here in Tel Aviv do, where I am. But they're basically waiting for the next thing to happen. It really appears now as though this head-to-head confrontation between Israel and Iran could be over for now, and it's moved now back to this proxy war. We do need to point out that there was a large blast in Iraq overnight. Still, no one has come out to claim this. It happened about 50k south of Baghdad, really targeting an area there that houses the Popular Mobilization Forces, and this is a pro-Iranian group. We also know that Iraqi police were stationed at this area. One person dead from the PMF, also another 8 injured. So certainly tensions right around the region are continuing to rise. And we also need to speak about Israel's northern border with Lebanon. We do understand that over the last few minutes, the IDF has been carrying out airstrikes in southern Lebanon. And this just continues on a daily basis. These tit-for-tat strikes between Hezbollah and Israel are just intensifying. And what we could potentially see over the coming days and the coming weeks is this area to worsen, especially given that Hezbollah is an Iranian proxy, and Iran will potentially now be pushing Hezbollah to up the ante. Andrew.